has come in at quarterback in relief of Andy Dalton. We spoke about Young earlier. Started the first 2 games, was pulled for Dalton, and now he gets an opportunity late in the 4th quarter.
This is a good learning experience for him. He goes in. You got some backups that you're playing with, but let's see, can he manage the offense, get the ball out quickly?
Started 16 games for the Panthers last season. Young on the move. Now he throws, and it's caught by Miles Sanders in Bears territory.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's just watch Bryce Young. He sits in the pocket. Nothing there. Escapes to the outside. And then Miles Sanders, you know they practice this. As soon as he sees the quarterback escape, the corners are faster. Coverage is tighter. You just have to be able to anticipate.
3rd down and 10. Pass is complete down at the 6.
Calls for the snap on 3rd and goal. Young fires on the slant. It's there. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Lee gets. Rides the horse in Denver. Has a passion for horses. Has one. Dollar bill. That's the well-timed punch. Xavier Lee gets. Gallops into the end zone. Played the next few weeks. Car accident this week. Unable to give it a go as a starter this week. So it's Young who sidearms it to Dave. With 5 wide from the 30. Leaps to throw. And it's through the hands of Xavier Lee gets. Could not bring it in. He says he lost it up in the sun. You can see him pointing up, which is an obstacle here in Denver.
Absolutely, and you got to be able to catch those. I know the sun is an issue, but they're expecting him to make that play. A perfectly thrown pass by Bryce Young right there. In 1 minute and 8 seconds, and you said it, Chris, no timeouts, but plenty of time to work the ball down the field. Tails, Knuckles, the whole crew this year for Halloween.
Dr. Eggman, too. Bryce Young, 1st down, unleashes. Leggett over his head and incomplete. Devin Key was the man in coverage, but that deep ball was there. Bryce Young just missed it.
Just missed it, a little bit of an overthrow. But I do like the fact that they took a shot on 1st down. We haven't seen many opportunities where they've thrown the ball deep down the field. I'll bet.
Rush forward. Flag down. Young gets rid of it, and it's caught. Jalen Coker. The hands extended away from the body, but could this be coming back?
Holding. Offense number 79. It's a 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Nicky Ekwonu, the left tackle.
That's a tough break for the Panthers. Bryce Young right here. This is beautiful. Sets his feet, figures out where he wants to go with the ball, and delivers the ball right on the money.
Who will make a play? Blitz, Broncos. They protect Young. Flings. Coker reaches. It's a catch down the sideline. So there you go. You called it, Jason. Somebody needed to step up and make a play. There's the rookie.
Coker doing an excellent job matched up on Riley Moss, who has been really good in coverage so far.
Roughing the pass.
Ball out quick and getting it down the field.
Spread it out. Young, seam ball. Coker's there. Leaps and makes the catch. Ball out late. The officials say he was down. Passing attack in the 1st half. Best half of the year for Knicks. Young hit as he throws. Leggett goes up top to bring it down to the 35, and a penalty marker back by Young. Mentioned he was hit. Malcolm Roach.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Battle. Now coverage will begin or continue after this one is done. Back shoulder to the far side. Jalen Coker. That's a touchdown. Bryce Young to Jalen Coker. The first career touchdown for the rookie from Holy Cross, getting more and more playing time in the rotation at receiver.
Yeah, he has shown up and undrafted out of Holy Cross. Had a wide receiver coach in Rich Gunnell, who was a coach at Boston College, played football there, had a crack in the NFL.
Hey, we're good. Come on.
Off the play fake. Young has time, throws to the outside, passes, juggled and dropped. David Moore had it a couple times, but Taylor had his hands in there.
Taylor did a good job of recovery. Moore is open. If this ball leads him a little bit more, he has Taylor in the perfect position. The ball is right there.
Ooh.
He should have caught it. Taylor did a good job of coming back. Oh, look at Moore just drops that ball. He doesn't look it in.
Yeah, that pass was good enough where he should have caught it and been in the end zone.
Stopped so far in this game.
Ian Thomas in motion. Tommy Tremble is inactive today. He would have been one of the starters at tight end for the Panthers. He has a back problem. Young throws one high, and it's lifted by Coker, the undrafted rookie. He was covered up by Alontae Taylor, and this kid is going to be a spark for this team.
Well, I thought the ball was too high because Bryce Young had a nice pocket. He's open, and watch him go up and get that ball his entire career.
So second down and goal inside the 5. The ball spotted at the 4-yard line. Trips to the top. Young to the middle. Pass is caught. Liggett, time for the dollar bill. It's the rookie's 4th touchdown reception of the year, and we're tied up at 6.
He ran a slant last week for the touchdown. A very similar play there. A nice move on time.
Blitz is coming from the middle. Young's in trouble. He just throws it up for grabs for Sanders, who makes the athletic grab. 0 against 0, and it's a first down for the Panthers.
Watch the pressure coming up the middle. Bryce Young's going to see it right in his face. Here comes the pressure right up the middle. He sees it and he stands in there. He did that last week against Denver. A really nice throw down the field when they brought the blitz. Standing in the pocket. And then a good throw. Just throw it up and allow your big tight.
Coker's been quiet since that one reception in the first half, too. Young rolls the pocket, lofts it for Liggett. He makes the catch. Oh, no, it's picked.
No, I think he was down.
You think he was down?
I do. No, they called it an interception.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, they go with the double move. They do go to Liggett. Bryce Young makes a good throw. Here's the ball right there. Now he has it.
That is
look
incredible.
At him take
John
the
Charles.
ball away. John Charles getting the opportunity today because of the injuries to McKinstry and Lattimore. And what an unbelievable play that is for that young man.
That is amazing. What a
terminate from the 10-yard line. Young in the pocket. Over the middle. There is his rookie, Xavier Liggett. 23-yard gain.
And great patience by Bryce Young in the pocket to just kind of hold in there, things closing down, letting his receiver get into that second window on the other side, and a nice chunk throw.
Xavier Liggett with 4 touchdown receptions this year. Bryce Young for the end zone. Incomplete. That was Jalen Coker, the intended target, and Cordell Flott. Play of the drive started at their own 10 from the Giants' 5. Young makes a move and flips it to the end zone. Touchdown. There's the 3rd rookie, Jatavian Sanders. And the Panthers score first here in Munich.
And a nice play there by Bryce Young. Not seeing anything with his first receiver to the left-hand side, and he's going to slip as he's trying to step up, but keeps his eyes down the field. Nice little flip to the back of the end zone. Wide open Sanders right there for the touchdown.
Yards to start this game. So Bryce Young from the pocket. Nice throw and grab by rookie Coker. And he takes that one out of bounds. A gain of 24. Chunk plays all over the place for Bryce Young in the first quarter, Kurt.
And a great touch throw. We've seen this over route twice today, up and over the linebacker where only his guy can get it. Another one of those rookies coming up big for his quarterback.
You're not surprised that I had a couple beers here in Munich, are you?
Absolutely.
Having a blast. Bryce Young stepping up and through. Bryce Young past the 30 and 25 and out of bounds. Gain of 24. And he's feeling it.
On the Giants, going to bring pressure from the right-hand side. Hubbard does a nice job of getting up and meeting it, and then he just sees a crease. A nice speed to turn the corner, pick up a big play just outside the red zone.
Canales by himself. Grabs the snap. Quick throw over the middle. And that is caught. David Moore, the graybeard of this receiving core, moves the chains, a gain of 13.
Just great timing there by Bryce Young. Something that you've seen since he's come back up, putting the ball down the field.
It's going to be Young, and he fades back, and he flips it out. Complete to Xavier Liggett. Young to Liggett.
And what do I know? Put it in the young man's hands, just like they did last week, and let him make a play. Great throw, standing in the pocket, on the money for the big first down. Well done, young man.
Only the 5th completion of the second half for Bryce Young.
Had been playing at left tackle. Take the handoff. Young. Flag is down. Young lets it fly. It's caught. Drops it in the bucket. Liggett. Out of bounds inside the 15, but the penalty marker on the far side of the field at the 47. That's a 34-yard hookup.
I think this is going to work for Carolina, though. I think they're going to keep this play. Just by the hand motions of Sean Smith, the referee, and what he's getting from his officials, and we got illegal contact.
2 flag fouls on the play. Offside. Defense number 95, that penalty is declined. Illegal contact. Defense number 23, that penalty is also declined. Though the play is a first down.
And when you brought up Brady Christensen coming into the game for the extra blocker, it was designed to give the time for this route to develop. They were taking a shot downfield. They wanted a big play. And they brought in the extra offensive lineman to give Bryce Young that time. And he delivers.
In less than a yard. Fake the handoff. Young floats it. Open man. Thielen. Green grass in front of him. Adam Thielen. Big gain on the catch and run for Carolina. 36 yards. Tackle made by Justin Reed.
What a call by Dave Canales, because watch Thielen. He's actually the second guy, because the first guy is Liggett, 17. He goes downfield and clears. And then Thielen comes behind him against flow, and he's the second receiver, and he is wide open. Tremendously designed play, and even better execution by the Carolina Panthers.
Adam Thielen yards in this first half. Young out of the pocket. He will throw it off his back foot. Floats it upstairs. Going up to get it is Sanders. Clean catch. Penalty marker at the 37. That shows you the skill level of Jatavian Sanders, the rookie out of Texas.
And young quarterback understanding his rookie receiver.
Defense number 13. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is the first down.
You can imagine the extra time that goes in with the youngsters working, when they call it routes after practice, RAPs, where they work it and try to learn each other.
Just as he released it. So now Carolina's thinking points. 32 seconds left. They are in Kansas City territory. Young, step, throw, and he loops it to Moore. First down.
And now I don't think we have any worries about Pinheiro and his range. You know, with the leg injury, you were wondering just how far they could go. They are well within range now, even with a leg injury for Pinheiro. But you know they're thinking bigger now. The next call, it's got to be a shot at the end zone.
And Carolina takes a timeout.
2-6 on the game clock, please.
They were trying to get to the line of scrimmage, but
Thank you.
this ball is spotted at the 21.
You know what else is good about this drive? These are the...
From the 11-yard line. Young throws it. Incomplete. David Moore extends. Young hums it in there. Incomplete. Guy made a pretty good grab off the deflection. Tommy Tremble, the intended receiver.
This is a nice throw to give his receiver a chance. Right over the helmet of Nick Bolton. But he watch him rifle this one in there. He's got a nice little sight line and puts it up there and gives his receiver a chance to go up and make a play.
I'm a competitor, but I put my head down, controlled what I could control. Young on 2nd and 12. Strong throw to the 40. David Moore. Another grab for him. He came in with 13 catches on the season. That one covers 12 yards, his third of the day.
And one of his best anticipation throws of the season, because the receiver wasn't even open at the time that ball was thrown. And then give David Moore credit on the other end. Trent McDuffie's all over that. And Moore stays with it, and on the second bounce.
Day, 4 carries, 20 yards, most of those coming on that last run. Young, rainbow, incomplete. Working that sideline is Moore. Young on the give, no, the fake, the throw, touchdown! Zips it in there to Moore. Excellent drive by Carolina. And a tremendous fake by Young.
Watch the fake inside, but even more impressive, look at the firing of the shot, because he never even gets himself really set. Legs are splayed out, that's all arm throw, and it was on target, in the right spot, and the perfect amount of pace on it.
Young. Out of the pocket, throws. Couldn't catch it all the way, flag down. Intended receiver, third down and 8. Young, rush is coming, gets rid of it. Caught by Moore. First down. Bryce Young on the money.
And Spags decided, let's go get him. Everyone coming. And watch Bryce Young in the pocket, sees it, and puts it in the perfect spot. A beautiful Bryce Young would look to most in these situations.
Young hooks a pass downfield. Leggett couldn't haul it in. Had a beat on it. Najee Johnson in coverage for Kansas City.
The throw's there. The catch can be made. Johnson was there, but I don't think he affected it as much as Leggett just let it go through his arms.
The line, now back off. They don't have to run a play, and they will. Young on fourth down, open, Thielen, complete. First down, Panthers.
This is a 2-minute warning.
1:55 to go, a 13-yard completion. Carolina in business, threatening. They're down 27-19 at home.
Update us on how that might affect the flow of the game. That umpire calls in the middle of the field as Bryce Young is in trouble, dumps it off to Jonathan Brooks. And look at the rookie go. All the way up near the 49-yard line. He debuted last week against the Chiefs, but only carried a couple of times. And made a lot happen on that. So did Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young, Kalijah Cansey getting in right off the bat. And Bryce Young, first off, you've got to be able to avoid the pass rush and know exactly where your guy is, your outlet right there. Brooks gets it on him, and then Brooks makes a couple of guys miss. They're really excited to have Brooks off that ACL that he tore in college to be able to.
That backfield. Snapping out of it, and a quick throw is Leggett on the reception, who gets the first down to the 38 of Carolina.
Just a little RPO, and you're just looking at the guy on the end of the line of scrimmage right here. It's Nelson, right? Watch him play, RPO. If he sits there, expands with that motion, dump that ball over to Leggett, and Leggett's one of those guys, big body guys.
Extra pressure. And here they come. Bryce Young is trying to run his way out of it and throws, and the catch is made. Down the sideline is Tommy Tremble inside the 25 of the Bucs. What a move by Bryce Young to make that happen.
Yeah, well, this is when you're in trouble, your quarterback is out. Look at him out, a little pick stunt right here, and ultimately Tremble keeps on the move. He decides, hey, my quarterback gets out of the pocket. Let me go give him somebody a target. I think that was Izzian that jumped down inside to try to take that away, and Tremble just makes the move off of the quarterback.
Green, empty backfield. They need 5. And Young has time. He can run it, and he's going to take off and go for the first down, and for throws hit the pylon. One official waited, another said he's got it.
There he is inside the pylon. Feet inbounds. That's a touchdown.
Young will fire and out of bounds. Thielen eventually. It took a second effort for the fingertip grab, but it took him out of bounds on the way, and he says we should check that.
Yeah.
And we're within 2 minutes, so they'll review it anyway, but ruled not a touchdown.
All right, see, where does he gather? He's got it, working it. He's got it right there. Knees down, elbows down. That's a touchdown.
He knew it when he got up right away.
Now, does he control it all the way through the catch when he gets to the ground?
It's a good question. The official's right there.
I mean, right there, that looks like a touchdown.
Young has time, and he can run, throws for the end zone. Thielen has it! It's a touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead with 30 seconds to go. Wow.
We've talked about this with Bryce. Feels the pressure, climbs up in the pocket. J.J. Russell stops his coverage. He sees Bryce Young attack it. 51 right here. He quits getting depth, and there's the over by 19, Adam Thielen for the touchdown.
And Russell playing because of the injury to K.J. Britt. But remember, this began at the 40-yard line after a scrimmage. The blitz is on, and pressure's coming, and a high throw, and a one-handed catch from Adam Thielen.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we forgive you for dropping the touchdown earlier, because all Adam Thielen needs is one hand, 3rd down and 5, critical moment, facing the blitz. Just give your receiver an opportunity to
go on to potentially try to attack those safeties with some vertical routes.
That's what they're looking for right here, towards the sticks, and it is caught by Adam Thielen. Let's see where they mark him. He came back behind the line to gain, but he got all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Ooh.
It'd be a yard shy of the line to gain. I thought the spot was actually going to be a little bit further ahead.
Well, watch Thielen come into the screen right there, and look at all these Eagles around him. I mean, Bryce Young is throwing that thing into a defensive team meeting, and they gave him a rough spot there. Watch where he goes down. I think this is the right move to challenge. Boom, ball's caught. I think he might have had plus play drives and really worked the ball down the field.
Young, downfield, Thielen, got it. Beats Cooper DeJean, the rookie out of Iowa, and a big gainer of 24 yards to get him down inside the 25.
Well, this is just going to be a little out and up right here, and then take it up the sidelines. DeJean bit on the out route, well sold by Thielen, and then Bryce Young dropping it in the bucket. Even though
fake the toss to Hubbard, being chased by Jalix Hunt, the rookie, and Bryce Young with an excellent scramble to pick up the 1st down. He picks up 7 to move the chains. Yeah, the rookie out of Houston. Young floats it, looking for the 1st down. Beautiful throw to David Moore, who's been great the last 2 games in the tight ones against KC and Tampa. He gets 20 yards there.
Well, look at this play fake by Bryce Young, getting back in the pocket, and then his eyes flipping around immediately to David Moore, 6th year in the league, and shows the block first from Slay and then turns on the gas. Crossers and man-to-man potentially.
Young outside, they score. It's a touchdown to Tommy Tremble. In the city where his father once had a short stint with the Philadelphia Eagles 29 years ago, Tommy Tremble finds the end zone.
But watch how they're going to get a little bit of a rub on the inside right here by Moore, 83, and that opens up the lane for Tommy Tremble to run away and beat C.J. Gardner-Johnson back in the game after taking that hit earlier.
They only have one timeout left. They got the snap off. Young stepping, running, flag thrown on the near side of the field as Young heads out of bounds. We'll have to check that penalty marker.
And zone drops from this Philly defense.
Young stepping away, stepping up, being chased in the end zone, still on his feet, throws downfield. It's caught by Leggett to the 33-yard line. Oh, a last breath of that play. Bryce Young for 31 yards. And Leggett finally arrives for his second catch of the day.
Well, look at Bryce Young in the shadow of his own goalpost, flirting with that back end line. Gets up. I mean, this looks like him versus Georgia back at...
Here they come. The Eagles bring the house. Young throws, and guess who? It's Adam Thielen with another clutch catch. He's tackled. Another blitz from Philadelphia. Young leaves it for Leggett, who lunges out and tumbles down. It's ruled incomplete by the near side official. And it is an incomplete pass. And remember, Carolina cannot challenge because you're inside of 2 minutes. There are no coaches' challenges, and Canales doesn't have a timeout anyway.
Well, Bryce Young did an excellent job of cutting this ball loose. Oh, it touched the turf. And they got C.J. Gardner-Johnson to bite on the underneath route. Ripped the big post and quarters over the top.
So third down right here. Dallas has been really aggressive on third downs. They only rushed 4. That is a reception for Jalen Coker. Undrafted rookie in his first game back from the quad injury. Gets 15 yards and a nice throw from Young.
Yeah, so again, so take a look here. They're going to have to deal Taylor Moton, Hunt, right guard and right tackle. They got to find number 11, find Parsons. Nice job there on the twist game. And then just a simple clear out by Thielen, what they call a big dagger route. It's about a 10, 15 yard. You just round it off on an in break, and that's the timing and the end thing you want to do is give it away yourself.
42 seconds, 2 timeouts. See what Carolina can do. Young goes up top, and there's Jalen Coker, the rookie in a foot race that he'll win. Touchdown from 83.
It's just clearly miscommunication. Amani Oruwariye in for Trayvon Diggs. He needs to carry that outside receiver. There's no reason for him to drop Coker. Again, all of a sudden you start getting into the depth of your roster. You can only weather so many injuries at so many spots, and we've seen both teams go through it, but just continues to show for this Dallas team, they're just having a hard time eliminating.
Young moves off his spot, directs traffic, runs towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. Third rushing score for Bryce Young.
And again, all these moments are valuable. You know, the game's got to kind of, we got to chip, we got to slow these guys down. There we go.
Third down and long. Young with a flag down. Lofts it for Hubbard, who had all kinds of room
in this stretch of starting.
Bryce Young comes out throwing for Adam Thielen, and he does not hang on. He had it, he just couldn't hold it, working against Starling Thomas.
Well, I got to tell you, right here, I mean, this is a really well-placed ball, something that Bryce Young has truly struggled with, the deep ball, and where they want to go with the football.
He's the best thing for a young quarterback as Young slips out of it. Bryce Young across midfield. It's still going down inside the 30, all the way to the 35 of Arizona.
Well, you know what happens when you play man-to-man coverage. You get into the man-to-man stuff across the board, all over the place, and guess what happens? You open things up for your quarterback. Everybody's back's turned to you. Look, everybody's running. They're all got their eyes the opposite way. Nobody can see you. Bryce Young recognizes it and takes off. Really good play by the quarterback.
Senior and Jesse Lucetta, who on an injured reserve, as Young has room to run again. If he wants it, he'll keep. He gets a good block. There's a flag down around the 5 as he goes in for a touchdown. Contact against Arizona. Yeah, who would have guessed another penalty? But Chuba Hubbard threw a great block on this 23-yard touchdown run.
Well, if you're going to, like we talked about, if you're going to get man-to-man covered, you're going to try to bring pressure on Young. You're going to have opportunities here with all the backs turned toward you to go out there and make a play. Nice block by Chuba Hubbard, as you mentioned, and there.
Mike Boone, the back, fake to him. Throws a good block. Bryce Young diving inside the 10 and making the catch. David Moore.
I love this, just a little over return. So you sell one route, you come back, and the concentration, know you're going to get hit. Puts it low and away, and it's a really good
here to keep Carolina out of the end zone, but they will not. That's a touchdown from Bryce Young to Adam Thielen.
They're just going to run the high-low combination, so they're going to get low route, high route, and nobody goes with Adam Thielen. He's your #1 guy, the #1 guy, and somehow he's just wide open. Nobody picks up Thielen. He's the #1 contact or #1 receiver when it comes to the combination between and run the yards out. Push off, ran into him. I saw the grab, but I think Coker certainly initiated that contact, but that thing was 4 or 5 yards out of bounds, so they just picked up the flag.
All right, for the second quarter, pivotal point for the Arizona defense here to keep Carolina out of the end zone, but they will not. That's a touchdown from Bryce Young to Adam Thielen.
They're just going to run the high-low combination, so they're going to get low route, high route, and nobody goes with Adam Thielen. He's your #1 guy, the #1 guy, and somehow he's just wide open.
Bryce Young going for Thielen. He turns and has it. Hits at the 20. Boy, he is as sure-handed receiver as there is in the NFL.
Well, we just talked about it. Can you run this slot fade? And they run the slot fade, but they use the back shoulder. Look at him get to the edge here, and really nice ball placement away from the DB toward the sideline. And that's what we're talking about, those deep balls that he has just missed on, that he hasn't quite been there yet with.
5 yards, couple of big chunks of that for Bryce Young. Oh, was he hammered as he completed the pass back to Tremble for a first down. But, I mean, Bryce Young got leveled like a pancake, but he's up smiling.
Yeah, he is.
Kaiser White leveled him.
He's having fun. He's playing the game, and he's just going to get Tremble on this crosser right here and watch him take one to the teeth. Beautiful job of floating away. Just go ahead and take a listen. Ooh. I tell you what, that's a ton of plays and operate and own the offense.
Quick pass, floating for the end zone. The catch is made. David Moore with a spectacular touchdown toss from Bryce Young.
make sure his feet are in here, Chris. As he extends that arm, just gets him off. And boy, that is beautiful. One-on-one. We talked about Bryce Young's got to be better with a deep ball. And Chris, that deserves a wow.
Threatening blitz. Here they come. Young's throw. Caught for the first down. Dan Chisena. His second NFL catch, called up from the practice squad.
Well, he's playing inside leverage. That's number 3 right here. That's Budda Baker. He's playing inside leverage on Chisena. See him taking away the inside, and Chisena feels it, just takes the out and creates the big play.
A speedy.
Healthy today. Who's dealing with a hip and wrist injury. Young to throw it. And he drops it in the bucket to Thielen. Working the sideline. That relationship, the veteran, the savvy play of Thielen, that has benefited Bryce Young greatly. 31-yard pass play.
And look at him. This is a slot fade, and they almost use like a natural screen on the outside with Ja'Tavion Sanders, the tight end. But watch how well this ball is thrown, and the veteran.
9:45 to go in the first. Young, deep drop. Young off his back foot. It is on time. Jalen Coker, the rookie undrafted free agent from Holy Cross, who has made an impression in his first year. That's good for 15 yards.
And watch Bryce Young just hang in there, because his offensive line tried, but there was some seepage through there with the red shirts coming through, and he hangs in there one more time and delivers a strike downfield to the undrafted free agent.
10, Carolina trailing Tampa Bay 7-0. Young, step, throw, end zone, touchdown! The connection with Thielen. Major answer by the Panthers. 17-yard strike.
Watch Bryce Young, after the snap, watch him climb the pocket, step up, and then the vision to see his receiver downfield. We're watching teams continue to look at Bryce Young and say, pressure is the answer with him. And why is he beating it? Well, he won't beat ours. And take your shots downfield, Carolina.
Shotgun, Young, deep one, caught over the shoulder by Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. 40 yards on a rainbow from Young.
And Dave Canales, the head coach, dials up the play calls with Brad Idzik, the offensive coordinator. And remember, with this record, you have nothing to lose. Take your shot at a depleted secondary of Tampa Bay. Remember, Antoine Winfield not playing today, out injured. Christopher Ezian, their nickelback, not playing today. So you've got guys that had to jump in, including Jordan.
Piñeiro's long this season is 53, career long 56. Can they get into the range? Young, they can! Thielen, the catch, gets out of bounds with 6 seconds left. So the Panthers making it interesting here at the end of the first half. 4 catches, 107 yards for Adam Thielen.
These are the types of things that you're looking at.
Winning on the road, that has been nearly impossible for Carolina.
And that was the first game they had installed Andy Dalton at quarterback after benching Bryce Young this year.
Chisena on the ground, wide receiver out of Penn State.
Now, is this a great story? This is the type of story you tell about in college football, isn't it? Dan Chisena. Hey, he's only had one of those in his career. Can today be the second one?
3rd and 3, lofts it, snagged by Thielen. Adam Thielen continues to deliver for the Panthers. A.J. Terrell, one of the best cover men in the NFL, back there. That's 24 yards on the hookup.
And look at him working one-on-one against a cover guy. Terrell, they got a lot of Pro Bowl mention and a big-time play. Thielen sees it, Terrell doesn't. Thielen able to get that little bit of extra space to separate and goes up and get.
Shotgun. Young, step, open man, and it's caught by Leggett. He couldn't stay upright, but it's good enough for a 1st and goal inside the 5.
Nice play design. Watch this, because both sides here are taken care of to give Bryce Young more time. A little bit of extra. And this ball, if it's right on target, Lee gets on his feet, and it's one-on-one for a touchdown, for a chance to get in the end zone.
Goal. Carolina looking for the lead. Young faked the handoff. Step. Young trying to run. He will for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Bryce Young calls his own number when he didn't see anybody open. Just do it yourself.
You mentioned earlier his return and what he's looked like since then. Watch how he climbs the pocket here with some decisiveness and some toughness. He wasn't looking around like, is this the right thing to do? Should I climb? No. He made a decision, climbed the pocket, took care of the football, and scampered into the end zone.
3. Motion man Thielen. Young from the gun. Deep drop. Young. Separation. Catch made. Sanders. Touchdown. Carolina. Miles Sanders is back, and so is the smile of Bryce Young.
Remember the days when the back would release outside all the time? In this case, he released through the B gap, up through the traffic. And sometimes that serves as a natural barrier to defenders because you lose track of where the back is. Normally, you would scat to the sideline, to the perimeter. Now they're releasing up through the middle.
For the Panthers, Young from the gun. Young fires it. And that ball was dropped by Thielen.
But that's a ball I don't think he throws in the first 3 games of the season before he went to the bench. That's one that requires you to understand and anticipate where the defense is going to be and where your receiver is going to be. And
3rd and 9 for Carolina. Rushes on. Young gets rid of it. And it's handled by Thielen. Not quite enough for the first down. Thielen trying to place it at the marker.
How about
it's going to be 4th and short.
Whoa. Look at that. He catches the back end of the ball and possesses it going over the sideline. Look at Thielen. And then double clutches to haul it in, both feet down.
Atlanta loses a timeout. Fake the handoff. Young, step and throw. End zone. Touchdown. Tommy Tremble. And Carolina converts. Panthers have come to play.
You've got a rookie quarterback playing well in Atlanta, a second-year quarterback continuing to grow and elevate his play in Carolina. And he knew it before the ball even got there. That was Steph Curry throwing up the 3 and retreating without even seeing it. Knew it as he released.
Play action. Young steps. Young out of the pocket. Has some room if he wants it, and he does. Sideline run for Young. First down. Jeff for his former teammates, the Saints, today against Tampa Bay. Young, deep drop on 3rd and 8. It is on time. Young hits Coker. First down.
And that's the type of throw we're talking about. Have to have it. Can't miss it. And boy, does he put it in the right spot. And look at him just stand in there with the rush. Not bouncing out of there. None of the happy feet, the extra steps to make himself comfortable. Hits the back foot, sees it.
We're tied at 24 here, Panthers and Falcons. Young gets rid of it. Caught. Touchdown. David Moore. Panthers regain the lead. 3 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground for Bryce Young.
And a really good setup. And what I mean by that is 3 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom of the screen. Nothing to see over here. One-on-one route for David Moore, and he wins on the slant. Perfectly delivered. They show Ellis, but he often drops into coverage after showing, and he does.
Young, downfield, sideline catch made by Sanders. This is a different player and a different offense right now. Bryce Young is playing with an extreme level of conviction.
2 deep coverage, what they call cover 2, and that shot is there, but how often can you get there as a quarterback to hit what we call the hole shot? In between the rolled up corner and the safety, and he does it with a rookie tight end, Jatavian Sanders, for
Fake the handoff. Young out of the pocket, on the move. Young's going to run forward, and then some. Touchdown, Panthers! Monster day for Bryce Young. Carolina goes in front. High fives all around.
And it wasn't that Atlanta did this poorly. The coverage is actually good in the back end on the zone. But what Bryce Young recognized was his receiver in the flat, so I follow him to where he goes, and if they plaster to him, I run it. If they don't, I flip it to him. They plastered to Thielen, and he takes it in the end zone for a second rushing touchdown of the game.
Shotgun for Young. He throws it, and it's snared by Coker. 8 yards. This is feeling very familiar from a week ago against Washington.
And that's a nice throw and an even better catch because you got the rookie from Holy Cross going right into nothing but traffic. Black shirts left, right, middle, and he snares it, gets it to his body.
Play clock down to 1. They get the snap up. Young over the middle, catch made by Coker. Brought down at the 10.
And how about the poise? Gotta go, gotta go. Clock's running down. Looks to his right to hold the defender and then rips the throw.
The 11-yard line. Young. Jab. Out of the pocket. Young. Oh, he pushed it. Trying to get to the goal line. Coker. Just short. Young just pulled a Mahomes. They're a yard away from the dub.
Look at Coker trying to get there. Look at the effort by Ellis to grab the arm with the football and pull him.